autumn harvest.
I'm extremely scared. I have never seen anything like this dish before. It's amazing. I can see crispy bits, there's carrots, what looks like kale and egg yolk, and then there's a bit of height there. So I'm a bit worried as to what's under there.
Guys, come forward. Focus right in on what's going on here because there's so much going on.
What strikes me is that it seriously looks like a little forest. It's like it's fallen from the tree, that there's really nice leaves of the garnish on top. It just reminds me of autumn.
Right, tuck in, guys. Tease it apart.
Break the yolk,
Yeah.
and that'll run into the dish.
What's the yolk like?
Can you see there's 2 sheets of pasta?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to make a really silky chestnut pasta.
Yeah.
Perfect confit egg, slow cooking duck.
Oh my gosh.
A really flavoursome celeriac puree. You're going to need to understand how to enhance the flavour of a very humble carrot. And to finish off, crispy duck skin, a chestnut and mushroom velouté.
Go, Sarah.
My velouté is coming along beautifully, so I move on to my chestnut puree. The chestnut puree just adds a little bit of creaminess to the dish, a little silkiness and that beautiful chestnut flavour. I am worried about the time, but I want to do it perfectly.
Now that my chestnuts are nice and tender, I put it into a blender so I could puree the mixture. Once my chestnut has been pureed, I put it over a sieve and pass it through so it can be nice and smooth.
Just keep it going, Huda. It's going through.
Good job, Lisa.
I'm happy with my chestnut puree. Now I need to shred my duck for my duck confit. The meat falls right off the bone and it's really juicy from all that duck fat.
Almost there, Huda.
Once the duck confit is done, I get my duck caramelizing in the shallot caramel.
I'm taking my eggs out. They're ready. I just gotta put in an ice water bath.
This will stop the cooking process. I crack the egg and I carefully move away the egg whites and keep just the yolk.
You look good, Lisa.
Once I have the yolk ready, I put it into thyme-infused oil to sit. I make sure I have a backup and I'm really careful when I put them in the oil.
That's it.
Amazing.
Beautiful. Well done. Good job,
Go,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Put it in.
In the oil.
Yep, that's it, that's it.
I've got to be so delicate. I really don't want to rupture that yolk.
Oh, beautiful, Huda.
Well done, Huda.
I've got to power on. I straight away move on to getting that celeriac puree done.
How much longer on your duck, Sarah?
Sarah, what about your eggs?
Sarah, don't forget your eggs.
I've got everything for it. Stop telling me, thanks. I've spent so much time making my chestnut puree. Now I'm really behind.
Come on, Sarah.
I'm trying to control my nerves, I'm trying to stay focused, but I've still got so much to do.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on.
Come on, guys.
You can get it done.
Come on, come on, come on.
Move it, move
I'm really happy with my egg yolks and my duck confit's done, so I need to move on to the celeriac puree. The celeriac puree sits at the bottom of the duck and that's what gives it this creaminess.
You got your milk organised, you got a saucepan organised. Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab a saucepan.
So I just need to get the celeriac and milk onto the stove and cook it until it's nice and soft.
Thank you.
Get it on, you could just about forget about it.
I'm really nervous right now.
Sit it down on the flat side always.
I should have got it that way in the first place. Yep.
Because I just want to do a great dish and Alla's an icon and I want to make sure I do her proud.
Are you running through your mind what you got to do, Lisa?
Yep.
I still need to do my sautéed mushrooms, cook my pasta and start plating up the dish. I'm definitely feeling really nervous because there's so many elements that need to go on the plate. So I'm thinking, how am I going to get this all up?
Good job, Lisa.
Burning my fingers, but whatever.
Come on, Lisa. Get the elements on the plate.
it. Come on, Huda, come on.
I've got all my elements ready to go, so I start plating up my pasta disc. Now I move on to my celeriac puree. I only need just a small amount. It's nice and smooth and glossy.
Good job, Huda.
I get my duck on the plate. It's smelling amazing.
Let's go, let's go.
And sandwich that between my pasta. And then pipe my chestnut puree. I'm really just concentrating and I'm just going for it.
I'm going through my mind trying to remember all the elements and how it tasted when I first tasted it. But it's really hard to remember. It's just frantic. I'm trying to get as much as I can on the plate. So whilst I might have all the elements, I'm not sure it looks or tastes exactly like Alla's dish.
But the one thing that really sticks in my mind is that it's such a refined dish. And I just put a nice amount of all these beautiful elements on my plate.
I've left my carrots in the oven for as long as possible and they're still crunchy. But time's almost up. I need to use what I have, so I decide to put it on the plate.
I'm feeling relieved that's over. Just a bit emotional because
I have this sinking feeling because I don't feel like I've done Alla's dish justice.
I had a great time. I just don't want it to be my last cook in the kitchen and the competition. Yeah, so that's how I'm feeling right now.
I'm looking at my plate and I realise that I've forgotten my chestnut puree. I've left it off. I can't believe what I've just done. It's a pretty big mistake and it could be enough to send me home.